What's up, y'all? My name is Prince and I'm an urban acolyte. This is my channel, Golden Bell Training, where I'm trying to talk to y'all about martial arts, strength and conditioning while following a whole food, plant-based diet. Why? Because I want to help you become the baddest mofo in your dojo. So I am doing vlogist or vlog every day in August. I'm trying to follow kind of their set topics that I'm gonna be supposed to be following this month as I try to do a video every day for the month of August, which would be something new for me over on this channel, but I want to get it popping over here. The topic for today's video is supposed to be to tell you guys something interesting about me. And I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a pretty dull dude. There's not a lot interesting about me. I mean, I know I'm on that Goku, that Dragon Ball Z thing, that Kamehameha thing, because I look at the original Dragon Ball series and that really kind of sums me up. I mean, I'm not going around collecting the Dragon Balls and participating in these world tournaments to become, you know, the world champion, the greatest martial artist in the world, right? But when you really look at Dragon Ball, it's all about training. Goku is constantly training to become the biggest, the baddest, to take on all challenges. And by the end of the original series, he eventually does win. He saves the world countless number of times, but is finally recognized as the champion, the hero, right? And it's really interesting because he has this very Taoist, his pursuit, his training is like in pursuit of the Tao, right? And that's really what I do. I mean, I wake up, I meditate every morning, I drink me a small cup of black coffee, I put the water on while I do my morning meditation, and usually around the time my timer goes off, the kettle is whistling, I get outside and I start my warm-up by doing the Guangping Yang style Tai Chi form. And one of the things that I've noticed, I've really got into this when I went back to my old job with I don't really want to talk about my job, but I do something important. I work with kids, and I'll leave it at that. I don't really want to talk about what I do, not because it's unpleasant, but they're crazy people on YouTube, right? I don't want anybody. I've already been stalked over Snoke theories. You know, when my Star Wars channel first jumped off, I don't want people calling up to my job or doing crazy stuff, because people on YouTube, I mean, there's some crazy people out there, right? But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about training and what's exciting about me. And like I said, to me, there's nothing exciting about this process, right? But I do my Tai Chi style, my Tai Chi form in the morning. And what I've noticed is since the end of June, when I started making this a daily practice, a daily habit, is that my form is improving. And I record it, I take notice, I'm being more mindful. The one thing I have noticed though is the Ili Chin, that's my real art, right? Just because I do Tai Chi forms, I don't consider myself a Tai Chi player is the term I use, a Tai Chi practitioner, Tai Chi student, right? But when you talk about the Tao and that the idea of the pursuit of the Tao, someone who considers themselves a Taoist, that is a Taoist practice. Actually, everything I do, right? I think I said in another video on strength training that for me, everything I do is Kung Fu, right? Working out with the kettlebells, working out with the weights, doing calisthenics, all of that. Even my diet, the way and when I say diet, I just mean the way I eat, not like diet, like, oh, I'm on Weight Watchers, but even Weight Watchers can be a practice. It can be a pursuit of the Tao. And that, to me, that is the most interesting thing. I wanted to share a couple of quotes with you guys. Two of them come from the Tao Te Ching. Since, you guys know me as like, most of you know me for my Star Wars channel. Actually, went and got kind of creative, and there's a translation of the Tao Te Ching called the Tao of Yoda that puts the Tao Te Ching in. It translates it and kind of interprets it as if Yoda were the one speaking. So this is from passage number 48. In the pursuit of learning, something is acquired every day. In the pursuit of the Tao, every day is something relinquished. Less and less is done until non-action is achieved. When nothing is done, nothing is left undone. The world is governed by letting things take their course. It cannot be governed through interference. The Tao of Yoda,
Work knowledge, daily accumulate. Work with the force, daily strip away.
Right, so Yoda's saying the knowledge, working to pursue knowledge is a process of accumulating daily. Working with the force, working with the Tao, pursuing the Tao is a process of stripping away day by day. If you continue to strip away its purpose, and when we think about purpose, like why do you do this? The why we do something is what gives it its purpose. So if you take away the why am I getting up every day and training with kettlebells? Why am I doing Tai Chi? Because I want to become a better martial artist, because I want to get stronger, I want to get more mobile. I do these things to eventually improve at Ely Chin, to start my Ely Chin study group here, eventually use that so that I have people that I am practicing with and teaching so that I can become instructor, right? And I go through the levels. And so I'm doing all of this to rise through the ranks, to raise my status in life, and there's a purpose. But when you take away that purpose, the reason why you do it, and you just do it, now you're in the moment. Now you are pursuing, you are fully in harmony with the Tao, right? You take away the why, and it's, well, why do you do this? I just do it, right? Like Nike, just do it, right? Nike means victory. Well, why are you doing this? Why are you training? Why do you want to be like Mike? Why do you want to be like Kobe, right? Mamba mentality. Why you want to be like LeBron, right? But then you take away, I'm practicing, I'm training to be like them, to transcend them. Now it's just a practice. There is no goal. The practice is the goal. The doing is the goal. The process is the process. The purpose is the purpose. I don't know if I'm making any sense to y'all, right? But I wanted to highlight something from the Tao Jeet Kune Do. So I missed the name, but this is somebody who is a Jeet Kune Do, probably an instructor by now. They wrote their reflection on Bruce Lee's The Tao of Jeet Kune Do, right? And they wrote, by reading the Tao, meaning the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, a practitioner can understand Bruce Lee's thinking, get into his head, and perpetuate his original teachings. However, it is important to remember that reading is not enough. Instead, it is a finger pointing to the moon. Many of the thoughts and ideas in the Tao can be used in other aspects of life as well. I found the Tao to be extremely useful to me throughout my life. Through the Tao, you can see how unique and deep Jeet Kune Do is. It is not merely a physical activity. The more you know, the more you understand, and the more you learn. The Tao is a reference book for every serious practitioner of Jeet Kune Do, and a true inspiration to get up again every time we fall, right? So he's saying, like, reading is not enough, right? The Tao of Jeet Kune Do, this lesson is the finger pointing to the moon, right? That's the line Bruce Lee said in Enter the Dragon, but that's actually the Buddha's words, right? Don't focus on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory, right? So don't focus on the finger and lose, right? Because the finger, to use Alan Watts' words, right? The finger is like the raft. The raft takes you across the river, helps you reach your destination. And a whole lot of people get attached to the raft, the vessel, and forget about the destination. And they think that the medium to help them get there is the destination. And it's kind of funny because Taoism kind of says there's nothing wrong with the finger. I mean, you ultimately want to get to what it's pointing at, but pointing to the moon, the finger, it's all the way. It's all the TAO, right? When you, I guess it's really, no, I think I said that wrong, and it's okay. I'm gonna leave this in because this is like my thought process. This is what goes on in my head, and I'm giving it to you guys. The vessel, the pursuit, the path to the destination, that is part of the process. And when it's like the kid in the car. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Daddy, are we there yet? Right? That's when you're looking and you see the finger and, oh, look how far the moon is. But when you're just there, when you're fully absorbed, like I said, the purpose becomes the purpose. There's no why, right? The voyage is part of the destination. It's like you're already there. Yeah, are you really there? No, you're not. But going there is part of being there. And when you drop the expectation, and this is what's going to happen when I'm there, and projecting, and you're just present, in a way, you're already there. And I just had an epiphany, like telling y'all that on screen, right? Because that's something that my Sifu says. Sam F.S. Chin, the grandmaster of Zongjin Dao, method of Ili Chin, or Chin family martial arts. And I guess it's appropriate because today is Sifu's birthday. So happy birthday, Sifu, and thank you for saying that to me. And it just clicked while I was talking to you guys, right? You're already there. The purpose is the process. The purpose is the purpose becomes the purpose, right? Why am I doing this? What is the purpose of doing this to reach this destination? The purpose is part of the process, and the process is part of the goal. So you're already there, right? That's the most Taoist thing I've ever said. So I hope to get more time efficient as the month goes on. That's one of my goals, is to say what I gotta say, get on here, get off, and let you guys get on with the rest of your day. So if you enjoyed this, leave me a comment. If you had some kind of epiphany while I was saying this, if it's inspired you to start training or to look at your training in a different light, I'd like to hear about it. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll be checking back to see what you all have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, click that subscribe button, and start training. I don't know. I'm about to say what I say at the end of my videos on Urban Acolyte, and maybe that's okay, because to me it's all the same. Urban Acolyte grew out of Golden Bell Training. This was my original channel going back to 2013, right? So really, the Urban Acolyte is biting off of Golden Bell Training, not Golden Bell Training biting off of Urban Acolyte. So click on that subscribe button. Take your first steps towards joining the Urban Acolyte Army, right? This is where the real training goes down for the troops, right? Go ahead. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna say, hey man, I'm gonna holler at y'all another time. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you always.